90% of the people sponsored by you follow you, hey, your business will be different, right or not? If just about 10% of the people sponsored by you or sponsor your brand, I'm sure many of you have more than 10 downline, or probably some of you have already got 50 downline or 100 downline. In fact, I tell you, in Philippines, it's easy to sponsor. You can sponsor hundreds and thousands of people because you've got so many prospects in the Philippines. You've got 100 million people here, and more than 75% of the people are U35, and the U35 that is very special characteristic, they all want to be successful. I tell you, and Amway offer the best opportunity for these people to get ahead in life. So to me, sponsoring people is not difficult at all, and many of you have already got so many downline, but how many of them really serious? And how many of them follow you? Ask yourself this question. So you can sponsor and sponsor and sponsor. If very few people follow you, if you cannot excite them, cannot motivate them, you're wasting your time. I sponsor 20. 6 of them really follow me. 6 of them trusted me. 6 of them respected me. I helped the 6. They qualified platinum. I became a diamond. I qualified diamond in 27 months with only $20. Because I learned from the very beginning that I cannot make people successful. I think this is a very good concept. Don't think that you are really great. You cannot make people successful. You can only find people who want to be successful and show them the route to success. And you better learn first. In other words, you are your own boss, but you are not your downline's boss. So the third very important concept is learn to be a leader. You are a leader. The moment you sponsor someone, you become a leader. But whether the people sponsored by you respect you as a leader or not is yet a question mark. I got this concept right from the very beginning because Dr. Jerry always remind me, hey, you know, this is a leadership business. You got to learn to be a leader. You got to train yourself. What do you mean by leadership? Leadership means before you are a leader, develop yourself to become a leader. When you become a leader, then develop others to be a leader. Very simple. So, before you are a leader, develop yourself. Train yourself to become a leader. I tell you, this is one of the best things about the Amway business is it gives us the opportunity to develop ourselves, to become a leader. Do you want to become a leader?
Yes.
Do you want to be respected by people?
Yes.
Do you want the people sponsored by you really respect you and follow you?
Yes.
If the answer is yes, then learn to be a leader. You know, when I first started, actually I didn't really got motivated about selling. You know, I didn't quite like selling. Alright? You know why? Because sell LOC, how much can I make? You see my point or not? Right? You sell one LOC, you know, I got to make appointment, I got to do demonstration, and then close the sales. Very little profit. Not worth my while. I would rather go and sell because I used to work for a big company. You know, I sell something really big. So you ask me to, I studied physics. I love, you know, if I sell house or what, I can make good commission. But Amway products, little products, you know, very little profit. So I was not motivated to sell Amway products. If it's the profit, I tell you, I could have given up the Amway business. I stay and I build the business not just because of this little 30%, 20% selling profit, because I see the big picture of the Amway business, that I can build big business. But I have got to learn to sell first because I want to be a leader. Because I take this as a challenge. If I don't sell, I will not have the experience how to sell. So I will not qualify to teach my people how to sell. So I sell, I'm motivated to sell, not because I wanted to earn that profit. To me, that profit is not important to me. To me, important is I acquire knowledge, I acquire experience, I learn, I become qualified professional, so that when I sponsor my downline, I can teach my downline how to sell the products. And because of that, I tell you, I was really excited, I was motivated. So every time I do demonstration, I learn, I sell, not because I make the money, it's because I learn something every time I make a sales. That was my concept, you know, and that was the reason why I can become successful in such a short period of time. I was really motivated, not for a profit, you know, because sometimes a lot of people, you know, after doing the business, work for a few months and see little volume, give up because, you know, very little money. You didn't see the big picture yet. You should see far. You get what I mean or not? So I was not motivated by the retail profit. I was motivated by the diamond bonus, the emerald bonus, the FAA bonus. All these are the, you know, big money that actually excited me, motivated me. But I have got to be a leader first. I got to have the experience first. I got to qualify to be a teacher, to teach my people how to sell and to sponsor. Alright? So once you understand that, you know how to build a business already. So learn to be a leader. What is a leadership? Leadership is, you know, develop yourself to be a leader before you are a leader. When you become a leader, then develop others to become leader. So when you become a leader, you know, you sell, you sponsor, you be an organization, you become a platinum, and then you develop other people to become a platinum. Don't you think this is the right way to build the Amway business?
Yes.
So you become platinum, and then you help develop 6 other downline to become platinum. You are what? You are what? You are diamond. So anyway, I don't think, of course, sounds easy, but you really have to face some challenges and problems. Okay? The 4th thing, I want you to really understand the meaning of perseverance. I know, you know, after you listen to my talk, you wish that you can also become diamond in 2 years or 3 years. I just want to assure you, you can make it. You can become successful. Whether within 2 years, 3 years, or 5 years or not, I do not know. But I want to assure you, you can do the business. You can become successful. But you got to have a little bit of patience. You got to build up the perseverance. You got to have the perseverance. Now, most people, you know, when you sponsor someone, you try to maybe encourage that downline or approach the downline. And what happens if the downline, maybe the first time very excited, and then the second time when you go and talk to that person again, and he avoid you, how will you feel? You feel discouraged, right?
Yes.
Do you have this kind of experience?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, we have a lot of this kind of, experience. You know, it's not easy, you know, to sponsor someone. And we hope after sponsor that guy, you know, will automatic and become active and start to sell and sponsor and build a business. But most of the time, the people sponsored by us do nothing. Yes or no?
Yes.
And that breaks your heart. And you become so discouraged, so disappointed. Yes?
Yes.
Don't get discouraged. Now, you got to learn to have the perseverance. In other words, follow-up is important, right? In other words, when you sponsor someone, don't expect that downline suddenly, grow. It takes time. You need to go back, follow up, and follow up. The question here is, how many times do you need to go back and follow up your downline? I tell you, most of the Amway people do not have the patience. They only follow up once or twice, or at the most 3 times. And then after 3 approaches, and that downline is still negative, you become negative too, right? So you start to complain, "Ayo, I sponsor these people. Oh, none of them are serious about Amway. Most of them, I approach them and try to motivate them, encourage, and they're not excited, and they turn me down. Very disappointed. Hey, be patient. Let me show you some statistics. I didn't conduct these statistics. It's the National Sales Association of United States. They have conducted a very long, survey of very good statistics over the years. It's a very interesting statistics that for those who do sales, okay, we why the selling business, right? To sponsor people who like selling. So if you approach or follow up just once, do you know what is the success rate? 2%. So unless you are really lucky, you sponsor someone, I don't know, maybe your upline is very lucky, only follow you how many times? Mark Ray, please tell me. How many times did your upline follow up you? Many, many times. Okay, good. You turn down your many, many times. Lu Yongji, how many times did your upline follow up you? Huh? Oh, okay. More than 10 times. Now tell me, do you think if you follow up an ABO 10 times and she become a cloud investor, do you think it's worthwhile? Yes? Yes? Of course. That's why you have to have that concept. Don't just think about today, tomorrow, or next week. You got to think ahead. Right? I tell you, most people, especially those professional, those successful people, are people that sometimes difficult to follow up. Sometimes you sponsor someone and that someone suddenly jump and say, "Hey, this is business for me." I tell you, don't get excited. Maybe tomorrow somebody, pour cold water and then he disappears. But those who always say no to you, no. Hey, these stubborn people may be good guy, Just like Foo Howe Kean, very stubborn. Unfortunately, Chan Kun Tin didn't have the perseverance to follow up with me. He only followed up me once only. Hey, yes, if Chan Kun Tin follow up with me 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, I could have been convinced by him and joined the business. See my point or not? Hey, I think this is very important. According to statistics, if you only approach your downline once, or prospect once, or a potential customer or ABO once, chances are you have only 2% of success rate. If you approach or follow up twice, it increased to 3%. Still very low. If you follow up 3 times, it jumped to 5%. But to me, 5% is still, the rate of failing is 95%. But you approach it 3 times already. Why not follow up 1 more time? Give it the 4th time. If you follow up the 4th time, the rate becomes 10%. So, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes I think it's worthwhile for you to think about that. Okay? So don't get disappointed, discouraged just because your ABO turned you down once or twice or 3 times. Why not try the 4th time? How about 5th time? I tell you, according to National Sales Association of the United States, that if a salesperson keep follow up for 5 times up to 12 times, the success rate become 80%. Think about that. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, you better have the vision. Take it as a challenge. It's a mission for you. You grow the business. Learn to be your own boss. Learn to be a leader. Become successful so that you can help more Filipino to change their life, to better their life, to become successful in every business. Remember, build yourself to be a leader before you can build others to be a leader. If you can do that, you can become successful in every business. So with that, I end my presentation, and I wish you, a very happy weekend.